What's going on, beautiful people? I'm going to take you through a leg workout today, show you some cool equipment. I'm totally nervous. You ever get nervous before a leg workout? It seems to happen for me much more than any other workout. Scared. So this is my second leg workout of the week. I'm doing more quad dominant today. I did more hamstring dominant the other day. So I'm going to do a couple of compound movements to begin with. I'm doing one warm-up set and then one kind of all-out set, almost to failure, not quite to failure. I like using this old-school pendulum power squat machine. It's very humbling, but it allows me to get as deep as I comfortably can into the squat, safely, slowly, without too much back fatigue. But I kind of do one warm-up set and then just one set. I kind of get 20 to 25 reps, I think, here, just kind of showing snippets, but trying to go almost to failure, but not quite to failure. Really energizes you. So honestly, of any machine I have or I've ever used, this next one I'm going to show you scares me the most. It haunts me. So that means I've got to go after it. So same thing, this is the Powerlift full body squat. Like I said, it is the hardest machine I have. I've got the heavy duty Elite FTS bands on the bottom of this. You can't see it, but the beauty of this machine, so much better than a regular hat squat, is it's just a full body experience strapped into there. So I did one warm-up set. I kind of get one set here at 15 to 20 reps. Really humbling. Only kind of showing you snippets here. But again, not trying to fatigue my nervous system too much because I still have other work I want to do. And I'm not going for strength here as much as hypertrophy. One freaking set, I'm just nauseous as all get out. Kind of go for the squat trifecta with the Paramount Total Leg Machine swing squat movement. I'm supersetting with my heels up to my heels flat on this, which is just a nice variation you can do to really isolate the quads and do a mechanical drop set from more difficult to less difficult. The beauty of this machine is obviously the depth. I'm not trying to go all the way down. What I find is when you go significantly past parallel, all you're doing is you're stressing the ligaments in your knee and your joints. You're not really hitting any muscle tissue. There's no tension in the muscle. And the nice thing with this machine that I love doing is when I've gone to total failure, positive failure, I actually will just force a negative and help myself and assist myself by pushing on the machine up on the positive, which is just a nice way to do this. But it's nowhere near as challenging as the other two machines, and it's more of an isolation type of movement for the quads than I feel the other two machines. That's why I like to do it after the other two. So then we're going for a few more isolation type specialty movements. Doing a leg extension. I do 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps and 3 drop sets on every set. Looking for a little more blood in the legs as well as to hit the peak contraction with the quadricep fully contracted. So then I get into a giant set. This is the Atlantis selectorized hack squat / leg press. What I'm doing is all the way reclined, kind of a sissy squat movement where my shoulders are hitting the pads, but my lower back is not touching it. And I'm kind of coming up on my toes and really feeling it in the middle part of the quad. So it's really like a sissy squat, but it's much easier to do it this way than it is on a traditional hack squat, I find. This is just another angle to show you. The lower back is not touching. You're aiming for 10 to 12 reps, at least I was here, with a little bit lighter weight and just focusing on the extreme stretch position. And then accentuating that same extreme stretch position, this is one of my favorite leg machines. It's the Westside Barbell Hip and Quad Developer. My main focus with this movement is to keep my torso, my upper body, all the way to my legs and knees completely straight and completely splayed out, to force all the tension into my quads. So I'm not trying to stay upright or bend at the knees. It's much harder to do it this way, which is why you do it with assisted weight, and you do it real slow. So 15 to 17 reps on this, and it's just like you're fried. It's a great feel on the legs, and contrary to popular opinion, I find it's very healthy for the knees. It's building that vastus medialis and lateralis right at the knee is so important, I think, for knee health. But just another angle. Then the last part of this giant set, I'm doing about 25 to 30 reps on the Pit Shark with this Fortis Fitness push-up harness. So I'm doing kind of a front squat movement with a harness. Different than the traditional belt squat movement, but similar. Find you have to use a little bit lighter weight, and I kind of lean forward to focus again on the quad. And then I finish the quads here with 2 minutes, 15 seconds of wall sits. In the last part of the workout, we're doing some hip hinge movements to focus on the glutes and hamstrings. Again, I really hit these hard earlier in the week, so this was more of a quad dominant leg workout, but this is just a safe way for me on the Sorinex back attack machine to really do this hip hinge movement rather than a stiff legged deadlift or a Romanian deadlift, and really feel the contraction in my glutes. I'm forcing my hips forward at the top of the movement, a very short range of motion. And this is followed up by the Atlantis Assist glute ham raise machine. This is great to use for time under tension. I'm going for about 90 seconds each time I use this, and really focusing on feeling the slow negative and all the fibers in the hamstring. Much more hamstring than a glute exercise on this machine. And then for calves, I do 3 sets of fully reclined to fully upright calf presses on this Atlantis leg press machine. It's a very comfortable way, I find, for me to do calf work on this machine, especially supersetting from hitting the gastroc and the soleus to just the soleus where I'm upright. And that's it, folks. Stay tuned for more cool workouts coming your way. Thanks for watching.